guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Vlahovic agent don't offer to Arsenal and Bayern Munich for 70 million euros again, because according to them, they feel say Arsenal and Bayern are two clubs who really need a striker, because we all know say Arsenal don't really get a points man, it gets a striker, and Bayern Munich say they don't sell Lewandowski and they can't really use Choupo-Moting. Sometimes they go use Sane, sometimes they go use Mane. They never really get a number 9 like number 9. They don't add Manchester United to the mix, but we all know Manchester United needs a number 9 also. They don't add Chelsea to the mix, but we all know Chelsea needs a number 9. But why you know we join Chelsea now? The same reason why you know join Arsenal in the past. Champions League football. And Manchester United, I don't know whether the one is Man U the reason to cement. So maybe that's why they don't add Man U to the list together. So the talk say at least up to 70 million euros. 70 million euros now would they equivalent to like maybe 60 million pounds, which is a decent offer for Vlahovic. After all, we really wanted him in the past, and if we get somebody like that, it's going to give us a striker that can bully any defender, a striker that can give us target man vibes. Once we have a Vlahovic, now that time we will enjoy people like Kylian to bring in the crosses again, because if Kylian you don't get anybody who will square play to, you know, go really the feeling impact, because that grounder cutbacks time what they do. So we need something like on the air again. So I don't know how Nathan see this deal. I know say a lot of Arsenal fans, some of them they talk say, okay, we went for this guy in the past, he did not want to join us. Now so we don't get within the fine, no one can join us, no can go for him. But they know they do football like that again. If not be Vlahovic in the past, a club will know they for Champions League, all the reason your matter, she will go join them. That's the thing. A club will know the Champions League and the heavyweights in the Italian Serie A, in Juventus, all the reason your matter. So we'll just now my own take with that, or you can let me know your own take in the comment section and let me know why you think we should not be going for a Vlahovic. So let me know. Now this Juventus, now the reason say if they sell Vlahovic, they don't identify two different alternatives they will buy. They won't buy Gianluca De Scamacca of West Ham, because Gianluca De Scamacca once upon a time in the rule Serie A. So they really say, okay, the guy is not having the best of times in West Ham in the fight relegation battle. So they really say, okay, they can get him or get Højlund of Atlanta. That Højlund, that means about the talk to make Arsenal self go sign. I think it's a Denmark international. He's a very good guy. He's tall but not as tall as Vlahovic. So all these different variables, 9 days for the table. I thought I would choose which one I like. Don't be surprised that I will just go out, please go find one on no striker where we don't know. Or more, that's not what we want now. Now, this is not time for building again. Now it's time for experience hands. So let's move on. Alright, away from that, so Arsenal don't join the race for Ryan Gravenberch. You get this guy they play for Bayern Munich, he's a midfielder. Under Nagelsmann, they see game time, but under Thomas Tuchel, they call it for bench. Like the para, so it don't make sense. So now Bayern don't say they don't want to listen to offers, but the guy don't call them, tell them to say, I beg, when they listen to offers to make sure say the reason they matter, because he go like to move, he don't want to stay for the bench. They bought him from Ajax, but now you know they see game time again. Arsenal, Liverpool, they are really interested, and I like the fact that the guy is a physical player and he's very tall, he gets. So I don't just know how it will be, but I don't say Arsenal in there our transfer wish list. It doesn't mean he's the person we have chosen that we are going for, but it's part of our list, because normal for this kind of summer transfer, every club will get their wish list, add some kind of players. At the end of the day, they will now cut it down again according to their scale of preference. We don't choose the one they want to sign. So we'll just go watch and see how everything they go. Alright, so for those who know they are aware, so Arsenal they open to offers. They're ready to ask people like Balogun, people like Granit Xhaka, and people like Kylian Tierney. They say they want to use and recoup some funds, raise some funds for the summer transfer, so that they will sign players. That's their plan. That's what they want to do. So me, I don't get any negative talk about that, because I know no be everybody will enter that phase 4, enter that next level. Some people will see the promised land like Moses, but then go enter J. So that is what we are expecting. So people like Xhaka, that then carry also reach the promised land, but they may not enter to see that Champions League. People like Tierney, people like Pablo Mari, people like Reece Nelson, people like Nketiah. I would record, like, in short, I saw a report on the Mirror that said Arsenal need to sell at least 11 players in their squad to commode them, because they are not good enough to the next level. Imagine taking the same squad and taking it to Champions League. I think so will go fair. And this same Champions League, unless I forget, Talk Sports going to do an analysis of this Champions League. They talk say Arsenal are likely to be in a group of death. Why? Because it's been long when we enter this Champions League. And you know, say Champions League normal. They seed teams, especially teams who win their league and teams who don't they come Champions League, like because of their past history, they always come. So for that reason, they will put them high under UEFA coefficient points. So people like Tottenham Hotspur, people like Liverpool, people like Chelsea, people like Man U, people like Man City. If say them qualify, they will be ahead of us in the pecking order of the UEFA coefficient table. They will seed them. But now we are number 23rd in the coefficient ranking. So for us not to enter pot 3 is going to be a group of death, and there will be likely end. So for us not to enter pot 3 and be maybe in pot 2, so we will need like 7 people out of the 22 natural seeded teams. We made a no day. Now, out of these 7 teams, now 3 day for like England. Chelsea, number 1, they don't qualify for Champions League, they will be out. Liverpool, they may not qualify, they will be out. Spurs, they may not qualify, they will be out. That's 3 teams out of that 7. We see they look other countries. They mention Roma, they mention Inter, they know they for Champions League slots now. We never know whether they will qualify at the end of it. So we are looking at 7 people out of that 22. If they don't qualify, then we'll go free escape that pot 3. And that pot 3, why we need to escape it is because we'll be meeting the likes of maybe PSG Bayern in one group, maybe PSG Barca, maybe Barca Bayern, you get all those kind of things. Now we expect. But one thing we will focus on now, strengthening ourselves so that if you like maybe pot 3, that pot 3 me and the fine go, let us test ourselves with the best of the best. Don't they will play against Barca, don't they will play against Bayern. Let us buy players and play against these people. And according to reports right here again, Arsenal is going to be spending very, very well in this summer, because one thing people don't understand is say, you get money where they come from this Champions League. Champions League revenue, something we've missed for the past 6-7 years. But now we say that money don't go come in, Ashola, if you qualify for group stage, another money again. If you qualify for that next stage, another money again. So all this money you get, plus second will qualify for EPL, money they involved you get. So all this money and the sales we will make, it will help us buy players where and the Kroenke don't say, okay, phase 3 we did well. Now we're entering phase 4. They need to pump in more money there. So all these things they show me say we are going to have a very, very good transfer window, and that Champions League only Grelo can't get again. You go put us in a commanding seat together with the player. Baba can't join us. So Champions League day here, you get now incentive for people to join us, because in the past it was an incentive for people not to join us. So let's just see how all these things will play out. Alright, PSG the monitor for Larry Balogun. So now L'Equipe rather, one of the newspapers for France, and caught offside, and then they let us know this news. Say Arsenal they're really interested in this deal, and PSG self they monitor the guys say they won't sell them. We don't offer them to Leipzig, that's £5 million. Those are the complaints, say the money too much. PSG, Babalona. So the reason say people like Messi, if you go back to Barcelona, because guys when they travel to Catalonia up and down, and people like Mbappe and people like Neymar, they never understand their future. So the reason is Balogun, and that's why themselves they monitor this Saka. So they want to offer 120 million and above for the summer, because they never understand how their own stars will do. This summer is going to be a very interesting one, as they find players to strengthen your team. That's why other people say they come to collect your own best player, I get to strengthen their own team. So you cannot stop people from poaching your own players. At the end of the day, now you won't sell, but you don't want to sell. So what's it going to decide? Also, the Telegraph, they come out and let us know say Arsenal won't sign Declan Rice and Moses Caicedo. Now, how is this going to happen? I don't really know, because we hear say that January they won't sign Caicedo. The plan was after signing Caicedo in January, then they will come for the summer, come sign Declan Rice, because we need to upgrade what we get for the middle of our pack. We need players that can run the entire 90 minutes without stopping. Ball retention with players, get ball winners. Those are the things we are looking for to strengthen this side and take us to level 4. You get, so that level 4 needs to be formidable and better than what we have in level 3. You get, you see how people like Saliba, Zinchenko, and Gabriel Jesus uplift us from number 5 team to number 2 team. You get, that is what we are expecting the new incomers now to come in and uplift us to the next level. Win the league or become title contenders, compete well, play well in the Champions League. These are things we are talking about. All the chances of the waste this season. Next season we expect the new people will come in, but then hit the ground running and take us where we want to be. So me, I'm just optimistic, and the future is bright. I just see. Arsenal only advised to sign Kaoru Mitoma. See this Kaoru Mitoma, I don't know whether Brighton will sell the guy, but from what we hear, Brighton bought him from Kawasaki Frontal, 2.7 million. Now, in first season with this, Papa scored 10 goals and made 7 assists in 34 games. So Brighton, I don't think they don't ask him the Zerbi. The Zerbi say they know the seller, so they know say once the season end, a lot of offers are going to come in for him. They are expecting those offers, they are waiting for them. You can let them come in, say, but it's not going to be sold. So I don't think we should waste our time, energy, and resources. And what's the guarantee say this guy will replicate this form for another season? It's just his first maiden season. Oh, Liver making him do the same thing again. So me, if now me will be Ateta, I will not be in a rush or be in haste. Just go and grab him. Some people now one season one that then build. So just calm down, let him replicate what he has done next season. Very with the reason it matter, because Brighton buy him 2.7 million, they can decide to sell him to you 70-80 million pounds. At the end of the day, it will come be like Modric, will come flop for your side. That's what you can't do. I don't think it's a risk worth taking. But what do you guys think? Alright, Sterling said don't come outside call it para. Baba call it say almost they know they fear Arsenal. So as they like this, they are not intimidated by Arsenal's quality. See them get the belief say if you go Arsenal go collect result AG. Though they get some injury problems like Rich James, Marco Kurela, Mason Mount, some of their players that get injury gone. So I don't know how it will affect them. Now Lampard is in enter. Why they always talk say Lampard they do problem? Because Lampard don't get consecutive back-to-back loss, 5 straight losses since he enter Chelsea. Get so if you lose up against us, it will be 6 straight. You lose against Brentford 2-0. On my fear, is anytime we all these kind of things meet us now, they will call the player the best of their game. You get when they make teams play better. I don't know why. Teams say they flop. Imagine Brentford now Chelsea 2-0 now. Now they will come meet us now, call the Viera, call the play. And they hear say Modric they talk tough, say he will show us why Chelsea buy him. Don't the young dogs here. I know confirm on one. Somebody just tell me I say for one story. But Modric just I know if he plays, he will be super motivated to play well against us, to prepare us. But I believe the match is at the Emirates, so we'll make sure say the reverse is the case. Moko knock them, as in Moko return to winning ways, because as we go now, we are in a declining slope. So we must make sure say we come back to the ascending order again, because Man City, I expect them to beat Fulham today, but never can tell. This is the EPL, anything can happen. And as Mitrovic, I believe say the guy no will play until that time when he drag referee. If not, if the same play or even give me a slim hope, say okay, anything can happen, but we'll just do watch. Alright, even Dean Jones said, when you come outside the talk, say make Arsenal they very, very patient with Fabio Viera, because this guy joined Arsenal at the wrong time. He joined Arsenal after preseason. You know do preseason because the guy get injury. You know do preseason. So he joined Arsenal. Not be saying after preseason, but the Coco be saying no do preseason. So for that reason, he affected. He don't really understand and integrate himself with Arteta's system when they used to play again. So that is why this season you'll be like he just come test the waters, come look around. So from next season, the guy will hit the ground run. Say he's still in the adaptation stage. Now that's in me I know they like at all. Why buy players that you cannot play immediately? Why buy players that will need adapting? You get that will need acclimatization. All those things that I know they like. That is why they feel saying buy EPL proven players. Get if now money bust everywhere. That is the nature of the game now. Money controls everything. Get you know we see though we don't get money like Chelsea. If not I want to talk say no we see Chelsea with the price player. Chelsea they like to go there bust everywhere. As long as they know say Shola, if I give you this money, you will free this player. How much they buy Enzo Fernandez? Maybe they flop like this. How much they buy Modric? Maybe they flop. That's the problem. You get risk. Get see Chelsea now they throw money anyhow. So you don't say sometimes money is not the solution. Sometimes because you can have money and buy the wrong players. You buy the square peg and put in the round hole. What do you expect? Get so those are the things I don't want Arsenal to face. Get so buy especially this. I wanted to talk about Webster and Lewis Dunk of Brighton. Buy these guys. Nobody knock Wolves 6-0 I can't even remember. They knock Wolves. This Brighton way you see now, they are on their way to Europa League, where would they look things, so I never really know. So the crux of the matter now the fact that Dean Jones will get patience with Fabio Viera, so that the guy will turn out next season and play well. Oh yeah, now go to watch. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you know what yesterday, should check the top left corner of the screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So start signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Game out.